All right, so what we're going to take a look at is a way that I underwrite really quickly a property. In this case, it's a self-storage facility. Um, so we're going to just play out a realistic scenario. I've never looked at this property before. It was emailed to me, so we're looking at an email that was sent to me by Austin. I love Austin. I've actually bought a property through him before. So looks like we got a price reduction here, and this is in Nevada, Ohio. I love Ohio. Don't know where Nevada, Ohio is. So first, what I do is I don't really care really about these details quite yet. We're gonna first take a look at the facility. So we're gonna pop this open in Google Maps here. Take a look at it. All right. So we got 4 buildings here. Looks like there's some boat RV parking in the back, some sort of buildings there. Is it off a main road I'm looking for? Okay, Highway 30. Where in the world is Nevada, Ohio anyway? Backing way out. Okay. So to the west of Cleveland and north of Columbus. Okay, not terrible. Alright, got a lake over there, it looks like, which is good for the boat stuff. Alright, cool. Let's do a street view real quick. And I just grab this little guy, throw it here, and we're going to take a look. Okay, drive down the highway here. What do we got? We got billboard, that's good, I like that. I like billboards on my properties. Okay, cannot see the storage too well from here, but looks like you go down this road. There we go. We'd have to put a big old sign there to let them know there's storage. Let's go back over here. Let's take a look here. Is there even a sign that says storage? There's really nothing out here. I'd be curious how many cars go down this road. Alright. Okay, well, that could be fixed. Alright, cool. So good enough. Pop into Radius Plus here, go to locations, and this is going to give us our details on the actual facility and the area. Wow, nothing around here, but what's the population look like? Let's go to our trade area tab. Go all the way down here real quick. Ooh, population is like nothing. Wow. Let's pop this open to a 10-mile radius, see what we're looking at here. Oh, okay, 26-ish. Alright. My bet would be more people are over here in Upper Sandusky. Okay, a little bit more. Not too many people. Looks like it's between these two cities. What's this look like? Alright, a little bit more people. Alright, let's go back up to here. As you can see, even within a 10-mile radius, there's only 4.8 square feet per capita, and we want to keep it below 10, but ideally under 5. So this looks pretty good, even that, with that radius. Since it's more rural, I'm going to keep it within a 5-mile radius. Man, there's just not a big population there, which I don't like. So, but the thing that might work is there's a lot of lakes, it looks like. Let's go back to our map here. Back out to the map. Oop, how do we do that? There we go. Alright, we got some water, but yeah, that's not really for recreational usage. Might have to pass on this, but let's do some numbers here. This is what they want for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my free underwriting calculator, and you can get it from underwritingcalculator.com. Pretty nifty name. Alright, let's throw our purchase price in here. And you can see kind of stuff changing. We're going to modify all this junk. Let's see what we're getting here. reading through the details. 3 acres, 4 storage, so we could expand, but I don't think we'd want to do that. It's a 2-bedroom house, 2-car garage. Alright. Tells us how they're manufactured. Security lighting, okay, cool. They vary from 10 by 5s up to 10 by 30s. Okay, this is good. So, okay. Alright, tells us how many doors we have, how many units, 144. But okay, we're looking at how large these things are. This is an okay. I mean, for 144 units, under $1 million purchase price, that I mean, usually about 130 units per $1 million is what a lot of these things go for. So looks like it's priced okay. Current rent per month. All right, this is what we want here. So I'm gonna just calculate this real quick, because it is about 5 in the morning here when I'm underwriting this guy, and I want to do my math right. Oh man, that is not a lot of rent. Okay, that's a rental house. Okay, so it's getting about 15,000. So it looks like they just broke it down exactly to 15,000. Rental house, okay. Okay, what do we got here? Deal overview sheet. Financials, take a peek at this. So I do like that the house alone is getting about 15,000. Income, okay. Looks like they renovated the house, which is good. %, full. That's okay for what we're looking at. Alright, so this is okay. Taxes will go up, of course, when we purchase. Good to know what it is now. Alright. Oh, here we go. I don't really care about that. I'm going to do my own homework. Rent roll. This didn't really render right, did it? I just want to know what, like, do they even have a 10 by 10? Let's take a look at that. Okay, I see. Okay, good enough. Let's go back here. What would they say they're getting? Well, we'll just take their word for it, even though we're gonna do our own stuff here. All right, let's go ahead and put this in our calculator. Yeah, not very good. Expense ratio, we could knock this down probably to about 30% right now. I know I could probably get it down to about, we'll just put 25 because of that house. Vacancy, yeah. Well, with the 80%, I'm gonna put 20 for that. Gross potential rent. Well, if we had a little bit more, what would that look like? They don't really tell let's if we had a little bit more, let's just be very conservative here and just do like, maybe this thing could get like 85,000. All right, let's hope we could do a rent bump there. I might SBA loan this, so do about 9% for the, oh, don't, yeah. Man, this is just not a very good DSCR. All right. Yeah. Overpriced. Okay, this is rendering properly here. Let's just see what different ones are getting here. They don't really have a size breakdown. Oh, okay. Wow, this is just weird. What size? Okay, 10 by. Okay. Bear with me, guys. It is 5 something in the morning now. All right. So 10 by 20. Let's just do like a 10. They got some 10 by 10s. Okay. That's interesting. This 10 by 10 is going for 105. They got pricing all over the place. A 10 by 15 is, wow. I could definitely up the rent. A 10 by 20 is only going for 50 bucks. Wow. Let's just see what they're going for in the area. So we can go back to Radius Plus and go to our competitors. Oh yeah, we need to expand our area a bit more. Go back to trade area. And we're going to pop this open to the 10-mile radius to kind of bring in the other storage facilities. All right. 10 by 10s are going for about 89. 10 by 15s, okay. Oh wow, 39 for a 10 by 20. That is crazy. Well, this is kind of a weird facility. I mean, even if we up the rent 20, got the vacancy to 15, really terrible DSCR. And that stands for debt service coverage ratio. Lenders want it to be at typically about 1.25, and we're at like 1.5 right now. Wow. Okay. So what would we expect to pay for this thing? Go back to our email here. Okay. And I would probably be able to do this underwriting in about maybe 3 minutes or so. Just like plowing through it real quick and not talking and not trying to explain myself. But really, I mean, you just go through, plug numbers in real quick, do a quick analysis, pop up in Radius Plus, you know, look at the Google view. But try to use the calculator, it's real quick. So as you look at this, you want to get your DSCR somewhere good, somewhere that you could manage to get, you know, something you could actually get a loan with. I mean, if you're paying all cash, you know, that's a different story. You know, if we were paying, let's say, even a higher percentage, let's say we could probably get debt for, as of now, debt's still really expensive, but let's say we even got like 8% interest rate. If you're even putting 50% down, still, yeah, I mean, we'd have to bring a lot of money to make this actually work, but I love using leverage, so let's okay. Let's just hope that we can get a rate for that. All right, with the SBA loan, because we're gonna do a little work on this property. All right, not gonna bring in too much rent. All right, we gotta drop this price. Let's see like 735. Barely, yeah. This thing is like, let's just do like 600. Oh my gosh. I have to put more money down. Alright, that might work. 6.5. Like, what's my ceiling? Let's try just 7. 700,000. Ooh, that doesn't work. 675. Still not quite there, so I think 6.5 would work. All right. So I'd have to basically claim that I could increase the rent by at least 20% in my business plan and get the expenses down, which I could do. My NOI would be a lot higher. So I know I could do a lot with the rent, but that vacancy, yeah, I have to put 20 down to get my DSCR to at least 1.25. So yeah, and cap rates in this market right now are, I mean, when debt's that expensive, cap rates matter a little bit less to me. It's gonna be difficult to pay like a 5 cap and 6 cap and stuff like that, just because debt's so expensive. So we got some profit. Yeah, I mean, I'm really gonna have to look at the boat and RV market out there. I mean, let's go back and look at what they're doing. They have a lot of land still. And they could do a lot more boat parking. They got tons of boats there. Wow. I wonder why they don't have more of that going on. Probably because nobody's out here. Let's see, like, what else is. I mean, all those boats are not going to go to this tiny lake. What else are they doing? I mean, you have one of the Great Lakes over here. Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean, unless they can get it down to 6, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 650 is probably what I would offer for this thing, because I could prove a good case that to get my DSCR to even an acceptable number there. Yeah, I mean, otherwise I have to put a lot of money down, and this is not the best property for that. I mean, there's way better properties out there. So if this was like, oh, I have to have this property, maybe I would, but this is one I could easily pass on. But if I get a favorable rate, then favorable number for the purchase price, I'm gonna go for it. So it never hurts to just throw a bunch of LOIs out there, but I'm gonna basically show the broker why I'm coming in with those numbers, and then that paints a good picture why this price might be justified. So of course, before I put an offer in, I'm going to look at everything in the box here. Sales comps, okay, great. These are all kind of far away, it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't, but yeah, I'd look through all this stuff And yeah, so that's how you could do this, in just like a few minutes. Underwrite a quick property. Just use my calculator for it, and just put the numbers in, find out what works, and find out what you could even do. I mean, this price would be kind of sweet. I know I could probably get it up. I mean, what if this is like way ideal? I got it down to like, let's do like 30% bump. Get the vacancy down to like 5. What if see, that's cash flowing pretty good for what it is. So, the ideal would be kind of nice, but I got to be more realistic with it. Yeah, I'll keep it at 30. Vacancy, let's do the 15 again, and okay. All right. Well, I'm going to play with the numbers here a little bit more, but yeah, 650 is probably what I would offer for this thing as my ceiling, just because it's just very. I mean, I might come in at like 600 and then negotiate up to 650 or something like that, but you don't want to overextend yourself for a property like this, especially with the population so low. I mean, what was that at again? Trade area, even within a 10-mile radius, is only 26. Well, it's okay, but still, you're tapping into two larger areas. I mean, they're not even that large, but of a population. But you're tapping into those are the bigger ones there. Yeah, 5-mile radius only has 3,300 people, so that's another case I can make. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'd love to help you underwrite your deal too. So feel free to book some time with me on my calculator. I also have a thing to book some time, so take a peek at that. And go submit as many OOIs as you can, but make sure it's an informed decision, why you're coming up with those numbers, and work with the broker or seller, whoever on it, and hopefully you land some deals.